Are you ready to meet your top 32 drivers? Make some noise, Orlando! Moving on down the line, the S14, sponsored by Njuka Racing, BC Racing. Again, in that S14, it is Jonathan Narron. Jonathan Narron, our final driver of our knockout qualifying format. Narron, a lot more comfortable, and wow, absolutely possessed. He is on the right side, I should say the left side, the correct side of that inside clip. And now he brings it across, doesn't go all the way deep, and then just as I say that, he throws it in, and look at that, we're gonna have a full field for tomorrow. A full field of top 32 here for the Formula Drift Pro Championship. As they leave the start line, Frederick Osbo, Jonathan Narron. Osbo, nasty flick into that wall. Yeah, Waggarat. As Osbo now comes down from the bank. And then, oh, Narron, wrong side of the tracks there, my friend. Oh, man, he did that earlier. And Osbo continues on. That will be an obvious advantage, as that will be an incomplete for Narron. And I'm wondering why Osbo called that competition timeout. Now Narron rises to the occasion, literally, as Osbo, you can see him bathing in the smoke. And Narron brings it around. And Ryan, a great lead run by Narron.
FD Orlando, round 2. Another first for me. Track I hadn't drove before. It was a blast. Like, the bank is crazy for 2 reasons. One, I went into it, that was nuts, and we had some damage. Crew fixed all that stuff up, got back out and rode the wall the way it's supposed to be with the back bumper on it. That was also crazy. So I do love this track. It tears up tires ridiculous. That was like the name of the game this weekend. I was trying to get 2 full runs out of a set of tires. I feel like everybody was having that issue. Pretty much at the last sweeper, we were just going through them. So we were trying to conserve as best we could. But, you know, it was and then the game's spinning tires, so we were rolling to them. So a little different. We had a smaller crew come. A couple other guys just had some personal things, did some work, and couldn't make it. But they were still with us here. The guys that made it, Justin Bauer. He drives. Actually, the car I'm driving now, he's gonna be driving a Pro-Am. So this thing's like should be 100%, million% dialed in. So you should see him in Pro Spec next year. Is what you should be seeing. Works on the car. I'd say this weekend these guys are the car chiefs and crew chiefs and what have you. Mike, my boy Mike, he's been running it. Yeah, this situation over here. The fruit pimp. It's an inside joke. He has been busting his butt on the car all weekend, turning and burning. He runs Mustangs. He's running Pro-Am this year with that guy as well, but in his own Mustang. And you know this guy.
First of all, hang on.
What?
So
Don't even.
I'm the engine builder. I actually
That's
keep him
true.
on track all day. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Travis, tell us about what you do.
Well, I can barely change a tire.
Unless it's a
I
trailer
think I did
tire.
up and
Hey,
changed
you got those wheels
his
done.
first tire ever, I think. I feel like on your drift car.
Yeah, it's sad.
But he's a hell of a spotter.
It's just sad stuff. But yeah. So he did lay down a hammer of a run, but the Norwegian hammer was a little bit bigger and ended up
How's
getting
top?
to him in the top 32. But wasn't his fault. I mean, it was his fault, but wasn't his fault at the same time. He got lost in smoke. Osbo's been in the series a long time, a whole lot longer than Naren, and he's just got a lot more experience, faster car. But Naren is still making progress. He qualified 30th, not 32nd this time. And as long as he keeps making progress,
Yeah, we got room to improve
that's
all
good.
year.
Yep.
And
As long
it
as he
definitely
keeps
will.
going forward.
It's
But-
going to be definitely a change of pace going to a track that I've ran before, because I think this is like the first track I've ever ran in FD before. All of 2020, I had never ran those tracks. Haven't ran any of these tracks yet. So yeah, this will be the first track I've actually had some experience with. So I'll be happy about that.
Plus, if you get to go in with the car that's 100% good to go, you can stay in the seat and you'll
Right.
Just get
burn laps,
cut laps
and
out.
be good to go.
Yeah, so like going into comp, I think there was like our, I don't know, 6th run maybe. One was in the wall, and then another one I DB'd like coming off the bank. So you know, it was we had two, pretty much full runs in qualifying, and so that was great to have those. But yeah, going into comp, it was it was tough to have throw down with the best in the biz, but.
It's cool to see what a working car could do, though.
Yeah.
And he did lay down an insanely great lead run against Osbo, although he had already messed up his chase, so it wasn't enough. He was sitting on a 0 already, so it didn't really matter at that point. But
You let him know what he can do.
if he had a completely good car, like he did for the last run, and qualified with that, then
It's been a different story.
it would have been a different story.
That's good. That's what's up for next round. It's gonna be a different story.
Yep.
Round 3. It's a different story.
That's, yep.
Boom.
There you go.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Bye, Jonathan Naren Racing.
Bye.